Ah, Chopin. A word that sometimes strikes fear into the minds of pianists, and especially those who have not been playing for many years. They sort of think, I've got to spend years before I get there. Well, after a few years of playing, this A minor waltz by Chopin is certainly achievable. Hey everybody, my name's Tom Horton. I'm a professional organist, pianist and keyboard player, and I live in the east of England. So welcome to YouTube and welcome today to my channel. This is part 2 of a really nice waltz by Chopin. It's the A minor waltz and it's absolutely beautiful. This second part we're going to dedicate to the next portion of the music. Here's the score on the screen. Now we've just finished here, and where you can see that we're staying on this E note, and we're going to do a little scale on the right hand going up, look. So the fingering there will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then in this piece there's a little signature decoration, which is the little up and down. There's a little thing called an upper mordant. Okay. So let's do that scale again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then da 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 dum. And then it repeats, look. Just moving the tones down. Next line. So that's a very pretty passage there. And let's take a look at it again. 1, 2, 3, 1. I would go 3, 4, because then you set up. Look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. Tickle. Thumb on the E. And then just move your fingers down. To E. So that's the first 4 bars. Very nice to work on that separately. Now, in the first video, we talked about how this piece is in A minor. Then it goes to the relative C major. Now, in this next passage, he goes back to the minor key. So he's using 2 chords, the dominant chord, E. Look at that first bar, look. So we have an E down the bottom. And remember what we said, pedal on the first note. Bring your hand up, forming the chord of E7, but then the next beat, look, we swap the middle note for one of the other notes in the chord. We haven't used G sharp. The reason we don't put the G sharp in is because it's in the melody, look, straight above there. So you just got to alternate there, the middle note. So E major, and then A minor, EAC, back down to the E again. This time we don't change the chord, we use the first one, and A minor. Okay, so do 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 da 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 da, and you did a little lilt in the tempo there. That works quite nicely. So slowly together then. Here we go. 1 and 2 and don't forget we do the tickle before we play the next bar. Tickle. Keeping the E chord the same. Isn't that a lovely sound there? Really pretty. Moving the fingers down a bit. Moving them down a bit. And again. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a bit of a trick going on with the left hand. These chord inversions that Chopin uses often get reused. So he sometimes does A minor in root position, but he sometimes does it in what we call the second inversion. So the trick to this song is noticing the chord as like a unit. It's like you've got to take a snapshot of it in your mind. So when you see, say, E at the bottom, A and C, you see that as a block. You start to learn them as A minor chords, E7s. Okay, and that helps you get a bit faster when playing the left hand. Now, let's now have a look at what I call the fun bit. Chopin has a nice habit of leading you a bit down the garden path. He'll play something fairly straightforward, and then it'll do something totally different. And it's like, oh, crikey, what's going on there? Da, da, da. So what we have here is something that looks suddenly very complicated, but if we break it down, you'll see that it is very, very straightforward. Okay, so let's work that right hand through and lead into it. So let's go back to the start of this section. And here we go with the scale. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. Tickle. Move down. Move down. Now what we're then going to do is we're going to play a triplet. A triplet is where you play 3 notes in the time of 2. 2 quavers here have been stretched to make 3. So it's pineapple, pineapple. And that goes with the first beat, look. Da-da-dum, ta-ta-tum, ta-ta-tum. What we're then going to do is tuck our thumb under to E, and then you can see that we're playing a G sharp and a B. Aha! So look, it's the same chord. So it's do, 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 da, da, da. Now what we've got here is a group of 5. When you have a 5 under a group, it means 5 of those notes played in the space of 4 of them. So we've got to play this like a caterpillar, caterpillar, the 4 semiquavers. I'm a caterpillar, I'm a caterpillar, I'm a caterpillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you time it like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So they're just slightly quicker than the 4 semiquavers. Above the music, look, is an 8 with a dashed line. That's called an octave bracket. And what that means is, after we play the B, we're going to play not here again, because that's what it would sound like if we didn't put the bracket in. So that's wrong. So we go up, ba, 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 tuck to E, G sharp, B, E, G sharp, B. Aha, so look, it's just a broken chord going up, look. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's count it through. First beat is a 1 under, and then we have to put 5, so we tuck under, tuck the thumb, and stop on the B. So this bar, you'll want to spend a little time on it because it's important to get the coordination between the 2 hands. The first thing to learn is this: 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just trying to get that group of 5, right? It takes a little time just to get the feel and the sound of that group of 5. Notice though, it is just literally a broken chord. Da, 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 da. Try not to lift your hand up, because you get hiccups. It's got to flow. And then of course we're into that next section. So let's put that together nice and slowly now. Back to the start of the section. Here we go. So E chords, changing the middle note, tickle, and new pedals each time. Now here we go then. So we're going to put the first group of 3 on the E, 1 and up to that E7, and then we're going to put these 5 on that B. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and here's a silly way of doing it. Pineapple, I'm a caterpillar. Da, da, da. Okay, 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice I'm tucking under the thumb, look, to make it smooth. And then when you play the next chord on the 3rd beat, you're going to hit that B right at the top of the piano here, look. And then we go to A minor. We're staying at the top now. Da, da, da. There's that bar from earlier. And this time, E, the highest E on the piano, E, E, and A minor. So that beautiful, crystal clear, glassy sound of the top end of the piano sings out there. Let's take a look at that last 4 bars again. Careful not to go too fast. E, E, A. beautiful sound there from the music. Thanks so much for watching this video, folks. Part 2 of the popular Chopin Waltz in A minor. If you'd like to subscribe, please do hit that button. And if you'd like to learn more about what I do, visit my website, tomhorton.co.uk. Of course, these videos are me sharing my professional time and knowledge with you, so if you feel like you'd like to make a small contribution to my efforts here on YouTube, please visit patron.com, which is a place where musicians, artists, creators can have a small patronage from lovely people like you. It starts from $1 a month, and you also get the added bonus of bonus PDFs and extra goodies as well. All the links are in the description below. Thanks ever so much, enjoy Chopin, and we'll speak soon. And catch up here on YouTube.